Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Rebecca Jacobs, and welcome to Making Role Models with Rebecca Jacobs. The question is this: are you settling for less? Are you settling for less? I would rather advise that you don't settle for less, because you deserve much more. You deserve much more than what you probably are settling for right now. I'm going to cite some case studies, some examples for us to be able to understand what I'm trying to say. You know, we live in a world where the world is going on a fast lane. Everybody wants it fast. Everybody wants to make it fast, wants to get the fastest way out, the cheapest way out, the quickest way out. But the quickest, fastest way and the cheapest ways are not actually the best ways. Now I'm going to cite this example for you. There is this beautiful girl with a very bright and colorful destiny. She was destined to eventually marry a man that will be an ambassador to Singapore, and they have children that will be citizens of the nation of Singapore. But along the line, she was working in a company and her boss started pressurizing her. Her boss started pressuring her and enticed her with the payment of $1,000 per night of just having fun together. At first she resisted, but with time, looking at that money and comparing it with her regular salary, she decided to go for it. It was not so easy for her. She was a virgin, but she got into it. She eventually succumbed, and at first she was not so comfortable, but she soon got used to it. And before you know it, this unholy relationship led her into losing her womb, and complications set in, and she lost her life eventually. She lost her life on the day that she was meant to meet her husband, that she would have enjoyed all those things with. But because of all the offer that the boss offered her, she lost everything very, very quickly. Edu, another situation. Edu is a boy that grew up in a Christian home, in a good Christian background. He was brought up in the way of the Lord. But he grew up and found himself among friends that don't know God, that don't love God, that don't have values for the things of God. And before you know it, he was lured into doing ritual money making. So he wanted it fast. His friends were doing it. Why not him also? So he got into it, and he lost his life. He enjoyed the riches for 2 years, and it was time for him to die. He couldn't enjoy it forever or for a long time. The hope of his entire generation, of his family, was dashed, was shattered, was bashed, just like that, because he went and settled for less. This is what I call settling for less. Now, it seems as if it's a better offer. It seems as if it's a good one. It seems as if it's a smart choice, but it's actually settling for less. When you go for less than what God planned for you, cheap offers aren't actually cheap. They are actually expensive. They're actually very costly, because they could be deadly, and that is why they are very expensive. When you see girls flocking around you, and your friends are hailing you and encouraging you, cheering you on to your own doom, it is not all that glitters that is gold. Don't quickly go for that cheap offer. Why not just think about it when you are experiencing this kind of thing? Why not just settle down and face your future, face your career? If you are ready to get married, settle down with a girl that you will marry. Build a beautiful family, a beautiful home with that girl, and you will see the difference that it will make in your life. Are you settling for less? That is the question for the day. Are you settling for less? You know, you don't have to settle for less, because you deserve much more than what you are going for. It may look like you are having the best time of your life now because of what you are enjoying, because of the things you are enjoying presently. But think about it. What shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Nothing. What shall it profit a man? You can live 100 years in this world, on this earth. If you live without Christ, one day you will have to give account to your Maker, because you have to spend eternity. Everyone has to spend eternity somewhere. Where are you planning to spend your eternity? Eternity is a very long time. Eternity is a time without end. So what is your plan? What is your thought? What are you thinking? Don't trade your future for a morsel of bread. Remember Esau. Esau sold his birthright because he was hungry at just the present, and he felt like, oh, what is the need for this birthright if I die? But you know what? You can't die. You can't die. The hunger of now cannot kill you. You could endure. You can decide to endure for now. Because when you trade your birthright, you will not get it back, even when you shed tears later. Esau later sought it carefully with tears. That birthright that he sold for a plate of porridge, he couldn't get it back. So my dear brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you, don't trade your future. Don't mortgage your future. Don't sell your birthright just for a platter. Just on a platter like that, just for a morsel of bread. Don't sell out so cheap. Don't sell out so cheap. You may not be able to get back the things that you will lose, because you may lose your future forever. I know there are pressures from family, from friends. People are your parents probably are pressurizing you. When are you going to settle down? When are you going to get married? Look at look at Obi, look at Chima. He already built houses. He already bought cars for his mother. He bought cars for his father. He is succeeding. He is doing this. Don't succumb to that pressure. If you know that what they are telling you to go and do is not right, don't do it. You focus. Just work hard, because hard work pays. Work hard and believe God. The Bible said that I know the thoughts that I think towards you. He said they are thoughts of peace and not of evil. The thoughts that God thinks towards you are thoughts of peace and not of evil. You just have to believe your God. You just have to know your God. You just have to hold on to God and wait for God's timing. Those that wait for Him are never put to shame. When you wait for God, at the end of the day, you will enjoy the wealth, and you will enjoy it in good health. You will enjoy it in a good space of time. You will not die suddenly because of rushing when you are supposed to wait. Because the thoughts that God has for you, they are thoughts of peace and not of evil. The Bible says they are to give you a future and a hope. A future and a hope. Avoid evil communication. Evil communication, the Bible says, corrupts good manners. So avoid evil communication. When your friends are telling you, oh, let us do it, let us do it, everybody is doing it, why not? You don't have to go in uniform. You can decide to be different. You can decide to be an example, to be the role model for them to follow after. You can decide to be the one that would, lead them to the right way, to the right path. You don't have to follow them to do the wrong thing. So avoid evil communication. And don't allow pressure from families and friends to sway you out of the will and plan of God for your life. Just believe that God has a plan for you. Everybody, every human on earth has something that God has written concerning them, and at the appointed time, Bible said there is time for everything. There is time for everything under the earth, under the sun, everything. And the Bible said that God has made all things beautiful in his own time. So there is a time for everything. So wait on God, and God's time for you is the best time. You will shine. And all those that say that, oh, when are you going to, they will all come back and they will all say, wow. They will all celebrate you at the end. So that is the way to go. Don't settle for less. You deserve much more. You deserve much more. So thank you for staying with me so far. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe, click the like button, and please comment and let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, ask. If you have any contributions, put in the comment section. Subscribe and click on the notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye bye.